So it begins.
Hi, I'm Carcino.
Oh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
No one knows Carcino and none of these.
There's so much going on in the world, and I'm just giving my 2 cents on it. Go in and do a raid at someone's house, but you don't have an arrest warrant for them. Rule number 1080. Don't go against the grain. Never go against the fans. Once you start going against the fans, you've already lost. Yes, the fans dictate your salary. The fans dictate what you're going to be paid, everything. Everything is consistent of your fans. That's like me disrespecting my followers and people that watch me. Like, y'all a bunch of losers. I'm the one who's sitting here living pretty, and y'all are just losers. Who do you think is putting you in that position? If they weren't watching or listening to you, you wouldn't be where you are. And it's when you lose track of that, that's when you start to go off track and start forgetting the people that actually matter, which is the fans. Without the fans, there's no money, no money, no money. Now, Kevin Durant bumped his head because, and I blame, Draymond's podcast and anybody in general. If somebody's not ready to interview, don't interview them. I have conducted a lot of interviews in sports, and there's plenty of times we didn't do an interview because that person wasn't ready to do an interview. They were too messed up to do an interview. They were not in the right space. These people were hanging out in a rapper's studio, smoking weed, drinking, and was like, oh yeah, I forgot we were supposed to do this interview. Oh, damn. Give me 10 minutes. I said, nah, just go ahead and kick it. We'll do it another day because I already know how that interview was going to go. Now, this situation kind of reminds me of that. This kind of reminds me of that a little bit because Kevin Durant made a statement and they wanted to get a response to that statement. The statement he put out, let me take down the banners real quick. I'll return them. I just want to show the public exactly what Kevin Durant said. Now, Kevin Durant said, I think it's more fun to complain about the NBA than to actually watch it. Crazy. Cancel the All-Star weekend and let's just give everybody a break since we're so miserable around this time. So that's him responding back to the backlash of the fans being, dissatisfied with the All-Star weekend. But what Kevin Durant is not taking into consideration is that it's not just the fans. The owners, the NBA governors, the commissioner, all of the sports media are all in agreement that this All-Star game is terrible. All-Star weekend is terrible. When they're echoing the same thing and the same sentiments as the fans, why are you targeting the fans? And right now, Kevin Durant seems half-baked and shouldn't have ever done this interview. But listen to what he says.
And canceling the event
So could you please explain yourself and communicate this to our NBA fans?
I just think the fans don't like anything. They gonna find something about it. They gonna find one thing to nitpick. If it's not perfect, totally perfect, then they don't love it.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, at this point now, let's just get this shit. So y'all just be, you know what I mean? So y'all won't drive yourself crazy watching this shit, man. I want better for y'all.
That's a fact, bro.
Because they don't like nothing that goes on. I'm like, they're like, man, y'all need to play harder in the All-Star game. And like, I'm like, y'all just like, that's so easy for y'all to say. How about y'all come up with like, why do you think the games are getting out of hand like this? Why do you think dudes aren't like playing up to your standards? It's just like nobody giving me a solution on that. It's just a bunch of.
No one's giving you a solution. It's because you're not listening to the right people, KD. Now, KD is one of the best players in modern NBA history. The man loves basketball. He's passionate about basketball. He has always competed on a basketball court. He's never took plays off. He played both ends of the defense. I hate when they say, oh, he playing defense now. He got with Draymond. That's a lie. He played defense on OKC. Y'all just wasn't paying any attention because his offensive games and skill set was just on point. It was just hard to defend him. Now, he's saying that the fans want, you just said a solution to the problem. If the fans are saying, why don't y'all just play hard in the All-Star game? No one's asking you to go out there and do a doggone scrimmage like y'all do at the gym. They saying, just, give it some hustle, give it some effort. You can look at the game and tell that there ain't no damn effort being played out there. And people that spent thousands of dollars, thousands upon thousands of dollars for tickets, hotel, flights, then flew all the way out to just see that. Like y'all don't care. Y'all play that with like no passion. I would rather y'all take the week off. Just take a weekend off. If y'all gonna do that, because you're not servicing the people, you hurting the game. And that ain't coming from just the fans. That's coming from former players. That's coming from the media. That's coming from the NBA front office. It's like, how do we get these dudes to care about the job that they're supposed to care about? They become entitled. And they don't realize that it's a privilege to be in the NBA. It's a privilege to be in this position. They think I'm just so skilled. That's all that matters. And I almost wish Kevin Durant just go on a roll like Kawhi Leonard. Just don't even talk. Just do your job, shoot, play basketball, and go home. Because you just don't seem to get it. What's wrong with the league is an easy fix. Is that you got to break these entitled narcissist people and break their ass in half. Y'all are under the rule of a dictator who won't get out of the way. And that's LeBron James. The league can't grow because he's holding it back and want to hold it down like it's 2012. He wants to stay in 2012 forever. And if the rules don't fit him, he wants to change rules to fit him. And as long as he's holding people hostage, this is what the league has become. And now all your great years have been wasted because you got to deal with the dictatorship of LeBron James running every damn thing. And if you ain't on his side, then you the ops and you the villain. They paint you as the bad guy and you ain't did nothing wrong but just play ball better than this bum your entire career. But now you out here blaming the fans like it's the fans' fault. That's crazy. I'm listening to this. I was like, do Kevin Durant even hear himself? No, let's listen because it gets even crazier.
It's just a bunch of complaining and ideas of how to change the whole fabric of the game. It's like, we should change shorten the 3-point line, or take away the corner three, or y'all should be limited to shooting 25 threes a game. I'm just like, man, stop the gimmick.
Yes,
man.
shenanigans.
So that was my whole thing. Is like, man, let's just get rid of the All-Star weekend so the fans can
So they can be happy.
So they can finally be happy about something, man. Breaks, man. It's getting out of hand, man.
I think fans and media has as much impact on the state of the game today than anybody.
That's the underrated part. It's kind of taboo to talk about the fans or to criticize the fans. It's just, we pay y'all hard-earned money and we basically fund y'all whole operation, so y'all can't say shit about us. And I'm like, you know what? Y'all have a huge impact on what we do, right? So how can we not say, how can y'all not be a factor to why shit is going bad? When shit going bad, it's all on the people inside the league. But when shit going well, the fans want to take credit for how much they come to the games and how much.
Kevin Durant, that's what fans do. You know, a fan believed that the reason y'all won is because they came and cheered. That's what if they fans want to believe that they're behind the movement, they was behind what happened, involved in the success of the team winning, let them. They are spending the goddamn money to come there. If they have zero interest in your ass, you ain't getting no money. You ain't getting no sponsorship, no shoe deal, nothing. Because the fans care about your black ass, that's why it's happening. And why the hell would you think the fans would be responsible for the gameplay? They don't play on the court. Did you hear yourself? Did y'all hear this dude just say that? Let me take this back.
On what we do, right? So how can we not say, how can y'all not be a factor to why shit is going bad? When shit going bad, it's all on the people inside the league.
How are the fans going to be a factor of shit going bad on the basketball court? I don't understand that. How is the fans to blame for your play? That's up to the players in the league. If you put out great product and the fans don't want to watch it, that's on the fans. Y'all done y'all part. Somebody in marketing ain't doing a good job. But when you are not putting out good content or product on the floor, the game is a mess. That's the league. That's y'all. That ain't fans. The fans got to do with it. You talking to the wrong people. That's y'all problem. The fans can easily fix this. You talking to probably 15, 16-year-olds reading their chats, running around talking about remove the corner three and all that, limit them to so many threes in a game. Like, that's stupid. Nobody's going to do that. But some teams are designed, because of the way the game is now, to shoot more threes. The league, your guys, NBA, asked their players to shoot more threes. They asked Anthony Edwards to shoot more threes. So if their teams are asking the players to do that, that's on the league, not the fans. The fans didn't ask you to shoot more goddamn threes. That's what y'all chose to do. So you're doing stuff counteracting what the fans said, hey, we ain't out for that. Y'all shoot too many damn threes. Like the Celtics, the way they play, that's not exciting basketball. They just run down there, throw a couple of passes and chuck up a three. That's not aesthetically pleasing to watch. The Lakers and Celtics game, that wasn't a great game to watch. That was terrible. That was an awful game. Guys just running down there, getting a pick and roll and pulling up for three. That was just terrible to watch. All game long, it was terrible. So your product and what you're putting out there is not aesthetically pleasing to watch because no one's playing basketball. KD, you know the game of basketball. That's why it's more entertaining to watch the Pistons play. They're not running down there chucking up threes. Those guys are moving the ball. Everybody's touching the ball. That's why Golden State was so much fun to play in that system. You got guys cutting. You got guys moving without the ball. You got split action play here. You know, they doing back cuts. That's why the Nuggets play so well, right? Nuggets with Joker and everything else. Have you noticed teams are not criticizing them? You know the fans haven't been criticizing Denver? No, your league has failed you in your promotion of that. But let's listen to KD.
But when shit go well, the fans want to take credit for how much they come to the games and how much they watch and all of this shit.
They're fans.
But when it's going bad, it's like, y'all, I'm out of it as a fan base. It's all on the players, the execs, the league itself. I'm like, nah, y'all not gonna get away with that.
Y'all in this too.
Y'all,
yeah, it's a community.
It's a community.
No, it ain't no damn community. The fan can go wherever the hell he feel. If the fan feel like you ain't bringing it no more, they gonna pack their bags and go. They ain't got no contract with you. Fans ain't got no contract with your ass. Ain't no community, mom. Was it a community when you decided you wanted to force a trade and go to another team? Huh? Did you get them fans back their money for buying your jersey? Community. You see, this is what I'm talking about. Y'all smoke too much. When you smoke too much, this is what happens.
Right? If it's gonna be a community, we all fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
No, we all ain't effed up. You effed up. That's the problem. We all ain't effed up. You effed up. Your league is effed up. That's what's effed up. And y'all mad people ain't glazing mediocrity. When LeBron came around, that's when it became okay to praise mediocrity. We never did that. In life, and now that is spreading through it's spreading like a disease. Everywhere it is now, they praise mediocrity. Why win a championship? The losers gonna get a trophy anyway. All the losers get a trophy. What? Participation trophy. We don't want no kid to go home upset. So you're gonna get a trophy and a presentation. They give them a presentation. Man, they used to take these kids to the pizza place after they lost the game. They go eat pizza. The coach would get them a little Pepsi, soda. I thought they won because the coach took them out. He's like, no, we lost. But hey, I'm taking the team out, giving them some. But yeah, that's the way it's supposed to be. No participation awards here. They didn't even tell y'all that the losers of the NBA Finals get silver rings. Like they used to get silver rings. They're runner-up. They say, hey, you was the runner-up. You made it to the NBA Finals. You get a ring. But it's like a silver ring. You get no presentation. They give you a ring, but it's silver. It's not gold. I don't know if they still do that in the NBA, but that's what they used to give to the losers of the finals in the NBA. You would get a silver ring. Now, in today's time, with Kevin Durant and the rest of the Golden State Warriors, and when they had their run, Kevin Durant went to Brooklyn after that, after tearing his ACL, and came back and was even like it was like he didn't miss a beat. And most people who have that injury, their career is changed. Kevin Durant is like a man that didn't miss a beat. And even now, I mean, I've noticed a slight decline in his game. Slight. And that's only because he's older. That's naturally. And he exerts a lot of energy on both sides of the court. He single-handedly can't just do it all by himself anymore. It takes, he's a guy he's a rhythm player and instinctively, but now there's guys about his size, athletic, strong, just like him. Y'all think Kevin Durant isn't strong. He's actually strong. To be a skinny guy, he's strong. And once his second year in Golden State came in, he actually beefed up, got stronger when he was in Golden State. And that's when he really started putting size on. And winning 2 back-to-back championships, they didn't give him any credit because, the LeBron was controlling the media narrative and you're stopping LeBron, their guy, from winning, so it is what it is there. But let's listen to him some more.
One dude we fucked up, but when it's all sunshine, then you want to jump in and, take some credit for it.
Yeah.
So my whole thing is like, if you ain't got no solution, if you don't got nothing to say, man, just sit back and enjoy the game because there's some beautiful athletes y'all just taking for granted because y'all like, man, there's too many threes. And the games don't come on at the right time. There's too many commercials. Got these dudes switching teams too much. There's no more rivalries, no more fighting. God damn.
Man.
What you want? Shit.
KD, everything you said is what the league is saying, not just fans. The owners are tired of y'all jumping from team to team. You know why? Because that hurts the league. See, you smoking that stuff too much. You're not opening up your own brain. You answering your own damn questions. Man, I need to hear solutions, man, because all I'm hearing is this. You're doing this. Those are the solutions. They telling you the problems right there. So the solution is not to do that shit. Gosh, it's crazy. That has to be explained to you. If you keep bouncing from team to team, they can't sell your jerseys. Your jerseys, their whole thing is marketing, right? Merchandise. The team you play for, the jersey on your back. All of the people are buying that. They got cups, they got figurines, they have all these things that the NBA and you would probably get paid off of. Now, because of the way y'all have been bouncing from team to team, that has been reduced. You don't get that money no more. No. Y'all lost 7% of that money. So that's over $1 billion in revenue that used to go to the players going back to the league because y'all want to bounce teams and they're losing money on jersey sales. And there's different type of jersey sales now. You got the street jerseys. You got this, about 4 or 5 different jersey colors now. And you only there for a half a year or a year or 2. And then now you gone. So now all of that is destroyed. All the figurines destroyed. Everything they got to get rid of that they've already printed up. And there aren't no more rivalries. Too much fraternizing. Too many guys hanging out, hugging each other, doing handshakes. These guys are not your teammates. This is why the rivalries are what sells. Like they tried to sell the Celtics and Lakers, the rivalry, the history. It's renewed. This is the new version of it. Really? Damn sure didn't seem like it. Except in Boston, they hate the Lakers. So their fans are going to support no matter what. Because they know we can't play, we got to play the game a different way. We have tradition. But yes, there is a lack of rivalries in the league. So the league try to manufacture rivalries when the game dictates rivalry. The Knicks and Pacers have a rivalry that goes on, right? That's automatically going to be there. Those teams don't like each other. Okay? They think Indiana believe the basketball started in Indiana. The Hoosiers, it started here in New York. Somebody, they the mecca of it. They hate that. They don't like the big city slickers. And they want to take them out. So that's the plan. That's the way it's been going. I mean, it's not complicated, folks. It's just basketball. We're missing out on great athletes. You're right. We are missing out on great athletes because the league that you play for has made rules to basically neuter the game of all of these great athletes and their talent. They can't display their talents because guys are running down there chucking up threes. And it's BS to watch. Guys used to go to the post, get in the ball, work down low in the post, come up, they had moves, left hand off the glass, spin around, baby hooks. You ain't got none of this no more. And you a hooper. You know what it looks like when you go work out in that UCLA gym. You know what that's like. That's ball. What you see in there is ball. 3-4 guys in the paint. You got to make something happen. The window is small to thread a needle through a pass because it's clogged up. So you got to be flawless and timely with that pass. Got to be quick. Quick thinking. Small margin of error. That's what basketball is. That's what made it exciting to score under all them odds and dominate. Get to your spots and make it happen. That's what made the game beautiful. Now it's just slop. And a lot of guys that ain't even motivated to play. And they propped up off of internet success. Because they got a personality on internet. They good with the microphone in front of their face. And they only got 2 damn moves they could do on the court. So you got over-glorified divas. You know, Nepo babies out here on the court. It's just, this is what the problem is, Kevin Durant. You know what it is. You answering your own questions by saying, they ain't giving me no solutions. You stated the problems. If they state you the problems, the solution is, that's the problem, don't do that. How about don't do every problem they just said and see if the game improves? But that's a league problem.
I'm getting sick of it, man. But because there's some beauty that's going on in the league, though. You look at the play, look at the highlight. Like you just watch the highlights throughout the game, and you're gonna see some incredible shit. You know.
Kevin Durant, did you just tell the fans to watch highlights? Did you just tell the fans to watch highlights and they gonna see some beautiful shit because they seen highlights? I can show you highlights of anything. I can show you highlights of me in the damn gym and you gonna see some beautiful shit. It's called a highlight. Anybody can do highlights. That's why they call highlights, bro. Come on, man. You smarter than this. You are smarter than this, bro. Way smarter than this, KD. They got to stop talking to you when you fry. Or maybe you should just be quiet.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you're seeing teams every year having a chance to win a chip. Like, look at OKC, look at Cleveland.
Are we seeing teams every year that got a chance to win a chip? Really? Seeing teams, man, who got a chance to win the chip. Every team that makes it even to the play-in and in the playoffs has a chance to win a chip. Isn't that why you're playing in the play-in, the playoffs? So you got about 10 out of 13, 14 teams in each division that got a chance to win a chip. So what are you talking about?
Even like, it's different champions. I feel like every
Yeah.
year right now. So it's like, what more do you want as a fan base? The community who loves gaming, that love the NBA. What more do you want from them?
You kind of just spoke on this a little bit. Obviously, we all know how much you love the game of basketball. I always tell people I'm not sure I know many people, if anybody, that love the game the way you love the game. From like you'll go watch some second, but that's how you love the game of basketball. Everybody's talking about, like you said, knocking the product down or like changing the product. Obviously, taking corner threes away, like that's stupid stuff. But is there something that you suggest
Players can grow the game.
where it is today?
Nah, I think only the players can grow the game.
Now he changes it. Only players can grow the game. Did this man just say the fans supposed to take some responsibility? We all in this together. No, only the players can grow the game. He just said it out of his own mouth. So you answered the question. Why are you blaming fans when only the players can grow the game? So it's on y'all. It's on y'all, KD. It ain't hard. It ain't hard, dog. Only the fans can grow the game. I'm telling you, this is what happened when you got to stop hanging out with people like Drake. You know, this is what happens when you start hanging around with losers like that. That's exactly, it just fries your brain. You ain't never talked this dumb before. And now you don't have an epiphany. I don't know, man. I just get tired of it, man, because I just get sick and tired of this, because they don't know what's going on. I'm just sick, man. I'm just sick. You shouldn't be sick. You should understand why they talking about that. Why is the old-time players that used to play in this game saying the same goddamn thing the fans are saying? So if everybody on, even your own commissioner is saying that, yeah, well, the gameplay, yeah, we're looking at tweaking a couple of things. Why do you think that the commissioner keeps talking about looking at changing the rules of the game? Because y'all ain't bringing it every night. Y'all ain't doing shit that's exciting out there on the court. We see the games. You telling them to watch highlights. No, tell them to watch the game. You know how many games I go back and watch? I just went back and watched the whole Pistons and Golden State game. Because I was watching the Lakers and Celtics. And I should have been watching that game. That was the much better game. So we got to take into consideration what all we just heard here. When Kevin Durant comes in here and spew stupidity to the home audience and want everybody to follow suit with his ignorance. Only the players can grow the game. Now, y'all go watch the rest of what he said on the Draymond Green podcast with Baron Davis now. BD, I don't know what happened to you. I don't know. You just gone mad over there. But I'm going to tell it straight like down the line every time. You know, follow Kwame Brown Bus Life. Definitely follow him. Welcome to HDII TV, Sports Talk with Jose Rodriguez. And it's a host of people, man, that's been making it happen. 78 Sports TV. It's a lot of people. But I'm going to tell you like this. Don't lose your integrity on this YouTube. Because when you do that and you sell yourself for your integrity, not saying any of these people did it, I'm just saying, in general, to all of you out there who might be creators that might watch this, don't do that. Because it says a lot about you. You might get more money doing it. They might come bring stuff your way. You might be partnered with a guy, and they looking out for you like, yeah, but can you sleep at night? Because if you think the people can't see through you, the real ones, they see through you. And if you okay with being like that, because I know people, they just slime balls. They look, I'm slime anyway. I might as well do all this because I was just slime before. So most of these people who are slime balls, who've done all these crazy activities behind closed doors, are now in a position where they see everything moving in reverse. They see it going in another direction. They see it scary. So tell me, with all the things you just said, how is it good for business when you got one team that's getting all the media attention? If we're just going to give all the attention to the Los Angeles Lakers, how is that beneficial to the league? If we just keep marketing and spend $40-50 million a year marketing one team, and we're just going to make everybody in the world Los Angeles Lakers fans, why are we watching all the other teams for? Why do you have a showcase game of all these other teams that you don't even talk about? Then y'all get mad at the fans. Y'all like the fans don't talk about these players. If your own league who pay these damn players the money don't talk about them, they don't market them nowhere but in their hometown, why the hell are you blaming the fans for doing it? It ain't our job. Like, yeah, you doing the same thing. Yeah, y'all talk about the Lakers every day. That's because y'all talk about them every day. Y'all want to talk about the Lakers. So when y'all put the propaganda piece about him out, we're going to put the truth about him out. And y'all going to like it, but it is what it is. We're going to tell the truth. So we ain't telling the same story. We doing this for the people that really out there, that love the game, really love basketball, and don't like propaganda and BS. It ain't putting down the game, it's telling the truth. And that's what y'all forgot about. And when y'all players forgot that element of it, that telling the truth actually matters in this game, when y'all screwed it up that much, that's when the whole the sides and the waters and everything started to get unbalanced, because y'all want to sell propaganda with the league. And y'all get mad that nobody's going along with the propaganda and the glazing. Y'all got y'all people that's, you know, they eyes are blinded by celebrity. They gonna do that. But real ones, I never follow that. They never gonna follow that, B. They know that they play ball every week. They know real ballers from BS. And they never following that. You'll get some that just go along with it because it's what's trendy now. It's like those guys that's in their 50s wearing jeans with holes in them and skinny jeans with holes. It's like, dude, you 50. The fuck you doing? But that's what happens. If I got a hole in my jeans, it just tore. That's it. That's not my era. I'm not trying to be 20. I was 20 before and did my 20s, done my time in the 20s. Can't do that no more. It's time. Yeah, you gotta get your grown man on at some time. And see, me, I was always I didn't go along with trends. That was never me. I either did what I did what I wanted to do, regardless of what the trend was. Well, the trend said you gotta wear Jordans. I said, well, I'm wearing Adidas because I like these new suits. They look better to me than them Jordan suits. And I was rocking them Adidas suits. And you know what? All the whole stars said, hey, who is that cute guy with some? Because they see new clothes. That's all they see. They don't see all the stuff that y'all seeing. They see this dude come out dressed to kill every day in some brand new Adidas suits. Like, that's a new one. This guy's got a new suit like every day. Like, he's making it happen. That's all girls care about. That's all they cared about. They didn't care about nothing else. So at the end of the day, when Kevin Durant does his thing and he's performing out there for Phoenix, the Phoenix Suns isn't winning, and that has nothing to do with the fans. You can't blame the fans for the Phoenix Suns losing, dog. That's on you. The Phoenix Suns losing is on you and those players, right? Only the players can move the game forward. That's came out of your mouth. So I see y'all on my Patreon, which is Carcino for Life. You know, like I said, we've been killing it and crushing it over there. It's been like WWE week. We still got some other articles, but it's still WWE week. Ignore those picks. The Jay-Z Busby problem. Drake rumored to have cases in Australia pending. So I did the investigation on that. But other than that, it's been, WWE week. All the wrestling, the shocking secrets The Rock is hiding. And it's still my favorite, though. I still like this. The act with the OVO draws on is hilarious. Jeff Jarrett, Vince McMahon issue, LNS thing, Hulk Hogan, Dirty Little Secrets. That's the newest one out. That was just, 21 hours ago. So as you can see, we still working out here, getting it done. So definitely see you on the Carcino for Life Patreon. Make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the page if you're new here, and we out.